Welcome to 2026 Senior Day for Huskies Baseball. Being recognized before you today are 12 senior members of our team, along with their families. We will go in alphabetical order and begin with Joel Beamer. Joel is the son of Justin and Steph Beamer and is an outfielder on this year's team. Besides baseball, Joel is also a member of the Huskies football team. After graduation, Joel plans to attend Grove City College, study exercise science, and continue his football career. Joel's favorite baseball memories involve bus rides on the way home after a win. Joel would like to thank his mom, dad, and all of his coaches along the way. His advice to future players: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
He doesn't come up with anything.
Joel
I know there's
Beamer.
rags, they're probably on the side though. There's
Our
rags
next
in
speaker
there,
is
but I
Reese
can probably
Quinstein.
put this back in that case if need
Reese
be.
is the son of Brian and Amy
Close it, just
Quinstein,
like the, you know what I mean? That
and is
thing.
an outfielder on this year's
I
team.
had plastic, I got tape here, I'll bet you
Besides
anything I
baseball, Reese also
console from the
participates
other
in
car
wrestling
over.
and football. After high school, Reese plans to attend Hagerstown Community College
All right,
and
let's
continue to
yeah,
play
what we'll
baseball.
do here.
Reese's
We'll do it
favorite
sooner than
baseball
later.
memory
We
is
put this
winning a
back in
district
that case so we can
championship
pull the
his
case
sophomore year.
lid down.
Reese would like to thank his
You wanna
parents,
get your picture of
coaches,
that?
and teammates for contributing to his success. His advice to future players: work through your hard times and don't quit. Reese Quinstein.
Well, this is gonna be hard to do. Yeah. Go
Next
back over
is
it.
Parker
We're gonna
Crownover.
dugout there.
Parker
You
is
can
an
get
athlete and is a turnover and is a pitcher. His in-school activities include science club, medical careers club, and fly fishing club. Parker plans to work
Yeah, I
in
can see it.
construction
But
and go to
the
college
glasses on.
once he can go debt-free.
Okay.
His favorite Husky
With my
baseball
glass
memory
going being out in
is
bright like
starting
I
Dylan
can,
Schauber in last
I always gotta get
season's
somebody to
game
look at and make
against Mount
sure.
Union.
I had trouble with the glare.
Parker
It
would
was
like to thank
It's
all
like
the
a
Husky
big
baseball
thing,
coaches, his parents, sisters, and his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I want out of this back.
His advice to future players: don't let your performance on the field dictate how
I'm
you
gonna do
will do
something
in
about
life.
that.
Parker Crownover.
I don't see that.
Our next senior is Chase Hartung. Chase is the son of Mike and Alana Hartung and is a pitcher and second baseman on this year's team. Chase is also a member of the Huskies
Yeah, I got
football
some other
team.
rags in here
His
too.
plans after graduation are to attend IUP, to study finance, and to continue his baseball career.
Somewhat.
His favorite Husky baseball memory is the bus rides home after a win. Chase would like to thank his family, coaches, and teammates for their support throughout the
He
year.
works in the yellow.
Chase's advice to future players: live in the moment and make memories.
Yeah, that's
Chase Hartung.
You're driving, you're doing it.
Next is Chase Leister.
What the
Chase is the son of Aaron and Brad Leister and is an outfielder on this year's team.
I can't find this person.
After graduation, Chase plans to work on his family's farm. His favorite baseball memory was Logan's home run during ninth grade year. Chase would like to thank his whole family and all of his coaches throughout the years for all the time they have given to him.
You can reach those rags.
His advice to future players: never give up and play the way you know how. Chase Leister. Next is Easton Lepley. Easton is the son of Brittany and Corey Hall and is the catcher on the team. After graduation, Easton plans to attend IUP to become a physical therapist and also continue his baseball career. His favorite Husky baseball memory is pregame hacky sack. Easton would like to thank his mom and dad for always supporting him and pushing him to be the best player on the field. His advice to future players: play with your whole heart and never shy away from a challenge.
Believe
Be
it.
the hardest worker you know and never stop pursuing your goals.
You can see deep.
Ethan Lepley.
Yeah, I understand that we had
Next
no drivers
is
up
Austin
the F-bomb and
McKnight.
get the Rams. I think it was done.
Austin is the son of Rob and Christy McKnight and is a pitcher and outfielder on this year's team.
I saw him.
After graduation, Austin plans to attend Penn State University. Austin would like to thank his family, coaches, and the surgeons who fixed his arm, as well as the physical therapists who helped him along the way.
You heard that on national television in NASCAR.
Future players.
I can understand suspended for 2 races or something like
And
that.
don't slide head first.
Mine is
Austin McKnight.
Just give it one.
Fine is all you needed to do. Maybe a week off if you really wanted to make a statement.
Next is
Run
Lincoln
him out and
Rubel.
stupid. You just lost the
Lincoln
revenue
is
off
the
his
son
team.
of
His
Gary
team.
Davis and Doug Rubel.
Everybody else.
Exactly.
Lincoln is an infielder on this
On
year's
top of
team.
all of that.
What have you done? What have you done if you had
Lincoln plans to attend
the
Chambersburg
outlaws, the ultras,
University
tell that guy not to
and
come
study
back?
psychology.
Myself, what would Butch
Lincoln's
Ryan do?
favorite Huskies baseball memory is winning the district semifinal game last season.
He might have been on probation for a
Lincoln would
couple
like
weeks.
to thank
What
his
you doing?
family,
They're saying about
coaches,
Jack Jewett, the
teammates,
way he
and
talked.
fans for his
You
successes
know what he's done? He'll
on the
laugh, walk
field.
out and say, "The hell with you, I'm done."
Lincoln's
He'll come
advice
back.
to future players:
You know,
keep working hard and never give up on your
I
goals,
think
even if they
his
seem out
biggest
of
point was
reach.
he criticized the
Lincoln
racetrack. And honestly,
Rubel.
the track has not been that great. It was a complete bust.
Next is
Well, he's gonna
Jaden
choose me.
Smith.
What do you
Jaden
mean?
is the son of Billy Jones
Now, I pick
Stringfellow.
it up. I'm going to try to start a game
Jaden is
here.
the first baseman and is also a member of the Huskies football team.
Enough.
After graduation,
Just let the
Jaden plans to play baseball collegiately and then become a baseball coach.
preparing to try to keep it dry.
Baseball memory is his walk-off hit sophomore
Yeah,
year
we knew
versus Central Dolphins. Jaden would like to thank his family for giving him the opportunity to play and
I
coach
don't know what's
Hopkins
going
for
to, I don't
teaching
want to
the
shut the
game
lid down.
at such a young age.
You need to get back on the
Jaden's
table
advice to
part
future
up. I can
players:
see what's going on.
learn to let things go
I have to be able to
and
wave it
don't
in
get
front
in
of
your
me.
own head. Jaden Smith.
This one,
Next is the voice of Mifflin County Huskies baseball, Aiden Stevens. Aiden is the son of Whitney Stevens.
Oh, you can go back.
His
You can say your case
intellectual
ain't actually
activities
good.
include MCTV and journalism club writer. His plans after graduation are to go to college and major in sports broadcasting. His favorite baseball memory is beating Altoona in the district playoffs last season. Aiden would like to thank his family for supporting him, Coach Hopple and Mr. Hurto for trusting him with all broadcasts, his Huskies teammates,
oh,
and anyone else
That's what I
associated
said.
with
Did you have
Huskies
your thing?
baseball.
I need to put the antenna
His
on
advice
that.
to
That would be
future
helpful.
players: trust yourself, be yourself, and enjoy every moment.
Let's see
Aiden
which side that
Stevens.
goes to.
Next is Evan
It's gonna
Strohecker.
make a difference.
Evan is the son of Shane and Leanne Strohecker. Evan is this year's center fielder and is also a member of the Huskies basketball team. After graduation,
Connected with that.
Evan plans to attend Susquehanna University to study environmental science and continue his baseball career. Evan's favorite Husky baseball memory is bus rides home after wins. Evan would like to thank his family, coaches, and friends for helping him to get back into
There we
baseball.
are. Hello,
Evan's advice
Danny.
to future players: high school goes by way too
Alright.
quickly, so make
I
it
don't know if
fun
I'd get this
while
or
you
not.
can.
Trying to
Evan
improvise here in case we
Strohecker.
get rained on.
Our final senior is
Let me
Madison
see. I'm gonna
Weaver.
pull this lid down a
Madison
little
is
bit
son
here
of
and see.
Matt and Keisha Weaver.
I don't want to lose
Madison
connection
is
with
a
you.
teacher
Let me
and
try
second
it now
baseman
rather
on
than
this
later.
year's team. After graduation, Madden plans to attend Mercyhurst University, majoring in sports business management, as well as continue his baseball career. His favorite
Alright, can
Husky
you hear me?
baseball memory was his walk-off versus Cedar Cliff during his sophomore year. Madden would like to
I
thank his
tell you what I'm
parents,
gonna do. I'm gonna leave
his
this calendar
teachers, for
until it
his
starts
successes
inside the
throughout the
range.
years.
And
His
then if
advice
we
to
have
future
to,
players.
we know it's gonna
Play
work.
every game like it's your last. Take nothing for granted and enjoy everything. Madden
You're
Weaver.
still there, Danny.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing before you are 12
that's fine.
amazing reasons why it's always a great day
Check me
to
while
be
you
a
got me.
Mifflin County Husky. One more round of applause for our seniors and their families.
Right? Jump on there, Logan.
All right.
Count backwards from 10.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Okay, try that.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Yeah, I'm okay here. How are you doing? What's it sound like? Logan, how are you?
All right. 10, 9, 8.
Am I looking all right? Okay, we have to get Troy yet, but he went to get the line up here for Chambersburg. Yeah, we got 3 of us today. All right. Yeah. Yeah, this circuit runs with 3 rings. Today I'm the lead ringmaster. Isaac's not here. You know? I don't know if you call it that, but whatever it is I'm doing. We'll get it done. That's all I'm concerned with. Are we going to get it done? Without sounding ridiculous. Oh, I've won 3. 717, 3220. 3210. I should have it. Very good. Logan, do you want him to send you the lineup on your phone?
Sure.
Give me your phone number, buddy.
All right. 717.
Oh, hang on a second. I'll let you know however you want it. 717
513
513
9307.
9307. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, when you get a minute, Troy, go ahead and jump on and he can sound check you. Danny. Right, man. Just get you all screwed up today. I don't think we're gonna have that. All right, I'm ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ooh. Yeah, Isaac, how are you? Or yeah, Isaac, Troy, how are you doing? I hope I don't do that during the ball game. That's because he got us an addition.
Okay. How are we doing, Craig?
I'm doing real well, Megan. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, we're ready to have fun. That's right. Give me a second to get this down here. Well, we should throw in here the next couple songs, probably.
Well, he can send it to me too if he wants to.
Actually, they looks like the team's having their prayer right now. We haven't done any pre-game introductions or anything. I don't know if they will or not. See, you're learning you learned the trade long before you got here with us today. You got your markers and highlighters too, huh?
It's amazing through all this stuff. Isaac, he's the one that's just like bam, he's on the fly.
Yeah.
He's putting it all together. Not that he doesn't do some research, but he remembers the research he does. He doesn't have to see it in front of him.
Well, see, that's where you and I are different. Yeah, we have to see it.
Yeah, and he just man. And when he needs something, he grabs it in his phone real quick. And he's just
Yeah,
seamless.
yeah, he's making it look easy.
He does.
I didn't tell Tracy.
I assume that's Brian. He's number 3. What do you think? Bryson. It's
Wait, I got it there. Hang on. Number 3, Bryson. Yeah. First time I ever saw Bryson spelled with a C. Like,
Yeah, that's what was telling me. How do you pronounce number 4's name? Devin
Devin Nail
Nell? N-E-L?
Nale Walk. Nail Walk. Nail Walk.
N-A-L?
That's how I say it. Nail Walk.
Nell.
Yeah.
This provides like I do.
Murphy, yeah, I like to go over names and don't be surprised if I don't ask you if I don't remember them. It's all right. Hayden Lyons. How do you want this? Connor McMillan is the last one, right?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Connor McMillan, number 20, Connor with a K.
Yeah.
Bob, do you want it off of here or do you want it off
What do you think would be easier for you? Just send it to me?
Let's see. I should have sent forward this to you. Somehow.
Then just hit it and pick them up mail.
Let's see. What am I doing here, guys? There we go. I should have your phone number, I think, don't I?
Good. Hasn't changed. But you gotta send it to me.
543, you want 5137?
31,
What's that?
After 33,
I know you. I'll see if you got it. Open it back up there. Yeah, 3137. Danny, you can probably go. Yeah, okay. You want to go now after this, or do you want to wait one more song? What do you think, Craig?
You believe
After this song, Danny.
You believe I go to game down Juniata County, one game
All right,
down
that'll work.
down Juniata County, next week I go down to Juniata, East Juniata baseball game.
Yeah.
I can't. Where's Mike at?
All right, well, they're meeting at home plate right now, so I don't know if they're going to do any team introductions or anything or not. We had the PA system up and running for senior day.
Yeah, Mike. I can't believe Mike's up there down there doing that one. Unless there's something else going on.
Or do you want to get down through the lineups? Do you want to do the lineups after we get?
What you do?
All right.
You know, like I said earlier about Friday night down at Chambersburg, Beach had a half crack lead and a fire coming down from the checkered flag.
Yeah. Logan, you got your weather ready?
I'm looking at it right now.
All right, you get that ready. You have a copy of that? No?
Yeah, I got
You got
yeah.
the copy?
Yep. Yep, we took out.
It'll be here if you need it.
Yeah, I forgot about it. I could have texted you the other night to get the girls dishes, and I thought I'm just gonna wing it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have texted Greg to get that after having them all done. Sent in. Didn't know if they were right or.
Isaac and I never did decide what a Parkway Service Store timeout was officially, so I've been just calling it that whenever.
Wonder who we're gonna see. Who's
Jason starting
pitching?
for Chambersburg, Cam Waddle.
It's good. You don't got this guy. That's the reach.
Ryan Mills.
You got
Is it Ryan or Ryan?
Ryan.
Ryan Mills.
They've got a bunch of good pitchers.
Well, let's see who we got for umpires, because that's been a challenge of us.
I'll tell you, the umpire is pretty good.
Welcome
Was
to
it-
the Foliage Field of
Who's the
Huskies
base umpire?
baseball.
No.
Where today's
He's a home plate.
Gabe Yetter at home plate.
And remind you that Mifflin County High School, like all properties of the Mifflin County School District, is a tobacco-free zone.
Yeah, he's right there.
What is the base umpire? I've seen
Tobacco
him
products of
before,
any
too.
kind are permitted on the premises.
All right.
It's on the three things. Legislative flag,
We're ready to roll.
listen attention code, and let the umpires call today's game.
Thank you.
This day's gonna go better come.
Will
Come
be at
know what,
three.
this day's gonna go better than
now
last we had over the
starting
softball
lineup.
field.
First for Chambersburg, coached by Scott and assisted by Brandon Caldwell and Mike Truitt.
Well, this
Leading off and playing center field, number 23,
16-11 they
Ryan
won.
Mills.
That was Monday.
That's yeah.
But batting third, the designated batter, number 8, Brady Truitt.
No, I don't know about yesterday. I can look it up there.
Yeah, I remember one last week.
Cam
That I don't
Whale.
know.
I did that one lacrosse
Batting
game.
third
I
and
think
pitching,
Thursday
number
last week.
11, Higgins Truitt.
I think that's the one I heard everybody screaming about.
Batting fifth and playing second base, number 3, Bryson Murray. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 4, Devin Norwalk. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 10, Matt Murphy. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 6, Hayden Lyons. Batting ninth and playing first base, number 20, Connor McMullen.
There's Isaac making the sound up.
And now for your Mifflin County Huskies.
Good year. Before.
Leading
I'm
off
gonna be here
and
before
playing
5:30.
center
That's cool.
field, senior number 23, Evan Struhecker.
I wish I had that big one pin. They see a good spot where I could shoot from.
Evan Weaver. Batting third and
On
playing
top of that.
first base, senior number 21, Jaden Smith. Batting cleanup and playing shortstop, junior number 15, Carl Shirey. Batting fifth, playing left field, senior number 44, Chase Leeser. Batting sixth and catching, senior number 11, Easton Lepley. Today's designated hitter is junior number 43, Matt Gerwick. And pitching today is senior number 7, Chase Hartone. Batting eighth and playing third base, senior number 17, Lincoln Ray Hopper and assisted by Brett Leaster,
Welcome
Daniel
in. The bullet
Kokendorfer, and
spilled on
Jeff
the campus of the
Carnegie.
Mifflin County
The
High School
umpires
here
for
in Highland
today's
Park.
game
It's a
are
cool,
Dave
drizzly
Gibbs and
afternoon, but
Tony
we're
Osmond.
set to play
At this
baseball
time,
here.
if you are
Huskies will
able,
host the
would you please
Chambersburg
rise
Trojans.
and place your
And
right
right
hand
away,
over
we
your
might as well
heart
take a quick
for the
30-second
playing of our national anthem.
timeout as the national anthem is about to be played. Sorry about that. I didn't know they were going to throw that out of set fast. You might even be able to go a minute.
Maybe not.
Okay.
We have nothing. You guys start singing.
Due to technical difficulties, there will not be a national anthem today. So sorry.
Hey, go ahead and give it to us whenever. The national anthem malfunction and they can't play it.
Hey, let's go.
So we're setting.
It is a gloomy day at Capolia's Field, but it is a senior night at Capolia's Field. Hello, everybody. My name's Aiden Stevens. We welcome you to a live MCTV baseball coverage of senior night, where the Mifflin County Huskies take on league-leading Chambersburg, the Trojans. On the bump today for Mifflin County is going to be senior number 7, Chase Hartung, is 3-0 on the year, hovering around a 2 ERA. It's at a 1.4 before that Altoona game, where he went 5 1/3 inning, and his last batter he faced went yard. Mifflin County still holds provisional first place of District 6. Mifflin County nobody has any more district games in District 6. It's all league and non-league games from here on out. State College will go up against Cedar Cliff, who we believe is throwing their ace, so that'll be good for the Huskies. Peyton Price, one of the best pitchers in the Mid-Penn. Altoona takes on last place Cumberland Valley. Mifflin County was expecting to get Ryan Mills, a leadoff hitter, on the bump, but they go with a change here, not what the Huskies were expecting. Cam Waddell, my apologies, but it is misting Capolia's Field, good enough for us to still be out here, but depending on how much more severe it is, might need to move into the dugout, but it looks like it's been clearing up. Nine to 2 the last time these two teams played in Chambersburg earlier this year. The Trojans came out on top in that one. "12 seniors on this team getting recognized here on senior night. Only game this week for the Huskies. Next game will be next Monday. The Huskies take on Mechanicsburg right here at Capolia's Field. After this one, there's 3 home games, 1 away game. Hartung will get set on the bump. Takes a deep breath. With the senior night ceremony, it is 4:28 Eastern Standard Time. Time of first pitch. We are underway at Capolia's Field. That one's outside, ball 1. Hartung's curveball has been one of his best pitches, one of his go-tos as well. So 1-0 here. Takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. Mills had an RBI double in the 9-2 victory over the Huskies last time out. He's been their ace all year. One of the best pitchers in the Mid-Penn along with Price. 1-1. Takes outside. 2-1's the count. Very similar location, but missed just enough for it to be a 2-1 count. Not a lot of wind. What there is to our back. 2-1. Takes a curveball on the dirt. 3-1 the count. From Hartung. Here comes the 3-1. Hartung delivers. Takes outside, ball 4. Cedar Cliff's first base runner's on base. Now coming up to the plate, be number 9, Aaron Vasquez. Everybody in District 6 went 2-2-2, or 2-2. Everybody split with everybody, so comes down to league points. Vasquez looks to bunt, throw down to first, in there safely. Called strike one. A bald one, my apologies. 1 is the count. Hartung gets set. The bunt there's strike one. 1-1 the count with the runner on first. Yetter the umpire behind the plate. 1-1, nobody out. You've seen him show bunt twice already. Does he show it a third time? Does, bunts it, it'll go foul. Don't expect him to bunt in a 1-2 count. Infield for the Huskies, it'll go Smith, Weaver, both seniors on the right side of the mound, and on the left, it'll be senior Lincoln Rubel along with shortstop Carl Shirey. Behind the plate, senior Easton Lepley. Comes the 1-2. He struck him out on a curve. That curve is nasty. Vasquez goes down looking on the curveball on the outside part of the plate. So that'll be the first down of this evening's matchup. In the outfield, it'll be senior Reese Christine and right. Senior center fielder, All-State second-teamer Evan Strohecker. And Leister in left. Comes the first pitch. Takes ball outside. Went up to the plate. It'll be Truitt, Brady Truitt, DHing for the pitcher. So the miss thing is still happening. Pick off in there safely. We know Hartung likes to use that pick off. One out. Hartung gets set. Delivers. That one hits up the middle. Shari's going to chop it. Throw over to first. What a play from the junior Carl Shirey. Great pick by Smith. The junior to senior connection. Stellar right there. I thought that was getting through the infield for sure. But instead, it's going to be 2 outs. Runner on second instead of 1 out runner on first and second. Now coming up, the other Truitt brother, Keegan Truitt. My apologies. Didn't realize that they were 2 Truitts. Great awareness by Sheridan. Not realize he's not going to be able to get Mills out at second. Great throw over to first. Hartung gets set. That one hit down the line. It'll be out of play. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1, 2 outs. Mills walked and then got on to second via fielder's choice. Hartung will step off to the catcher. 0-1, 2 out to Truitt, the second Truitt brother. Here comes the 0-1 to Truitt. Blocked on the dirt. 1-1 the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. To number 11. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled back. Hartung 1 strike away from getting out of the frame. Game where Mifflin County allowed 9 runs last time out against Chambersburg. Able to start with a 0 spot would be key for the Huskies. A 1-2 out situation. Hartung and Weaver, who we expect to see Weaver maybe next week. You will see him at some point next week. Don't know if it'll be in that first game against Mechanicsburg. But nonetheless, Mifflin County, or Hartung and Weaver, have not been they've been able to get ahead in counts, just haven't been able to capitalize. Here's a chance to flip the script. That one grounded to first. That will end the inning. Smith gets over there. After the walk, 3 up, 3 down. When we return, Strohecker leads us off. Chambersburg was last in the Mid-Penn last year. Only got 5 wins. Went 5-9 in Mid-Penn play. Mifflin County went 7-7. But Chambersburg has completely flipped the script. Mifflin County went from 5th in the Mid-Penn up to 3rd. And with a win, and I believe since Cedar Cliff lost yesterday to Altoona, Mifflin County would propel themselves up to the number 2 spot. I will have to double check that, but still going from 5th to 2nd is very impressive as pitchers done warming up. Chambersburg 12-3 on the year. One of the Greencastle Antrim, who is ranked top 5 in the state. But leading off, number 23, senior, Evan Strohacker, center fielder, all-state second-teamer last year. He's been on a cold spell, and if you were to ask him, he'd be the first one to tell you that. One of the key things for the Huskies was to keep the energy up. First pitch to the all-state second-teamer. Takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 0-1 the count. Top 3 are all seniors with Weaver, and then Smith after Strohacker. 0-1 the count. We usually see Strohacker swing at these 0-1 counts. Does just that. Weak grounder to second. Routine play. Throw over to first in time for the first out. So Weaver's now going to come up to the plate. Big crowd here for senior night at Capoliez Field. Takes ball 1 outside. Here comes the 1-0 to Weaver. Sets, fires. That one hops the plate. 2-1 the count. Weaver's really good plate discipline. He knows where his strike zone is, but I think this whole Huskies lineup is. They don't usually chase a lot in the zone. And if they do, it's in an 0-2 or a 1-2 count. Here comes the 2-0. It's low 3-0 the count. Weaver gives a long stare at it. 3-0, he'll be taken all the way. Here comes the 3-0. Takes ball 4, and both base runners for the Huskies have reached. Both base runners. Wow, that wasn't my best moment. Nonetheless, both first base runners for both teams reached via a walk. So Smith comes up, runner on first, 1 out. Smith, also a senior, along with Weaver and Strohacker. Shire, the first junior in the lineup. Takes strike 1. We know Weaver has pretty decent speed and might see him take off. Pick off and without question. 0-1 the count to Smith, first baseman. Gets set. Takes ball 1. Well, 1's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. I'm going to give you an update here on State College. State College currently trails 1-0. That game's still fairly early on. State College 7-7. Fearful of dropping below 500. 1-0, bottom of the first. That's your score. Here comes the 1-1. Smith calls time. And Peyton Price, as expected, is throwing for Cedar Cliff. Altoona is also playing. They're playing against Cumberland Valley. That game 0-0 right now. Smith ropes one left field. That ball is foul. Bottom of the second, 0-0 is the score in the Cumberland Valley Altoona game. Here we are, bottom of the first, 1-2 count, 1 out. Mills reached on a walk, and some stellar defense from the Huskies kept the runners off the bases. including a hard-tongue strikeout. If you're just joining us, that's all what happened so far as we are early here at Capolia's Field. Comes the 1-2. Smith takes outside, 2-2 the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner on first. Shirey on deck as leads the team in extra base hits, RBIs, and most hitting statistics, dare I say. So here comes the 2-2 to number 21. Smith fouls it off, that one up towards the fans. Smith hanging in there. Here comes the 2-2 to Smith once more. Pickoff in without question. Here comes the 2-2 to Smith. Smith left field. That ball is foul once more. Smith still hanging in there in a long at bat. Smith is just a touch early against Waddell. Filled Hill here at Capolia's Field. 2-2 still to Smith. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to Smith. Here it comes, the 2-2. Smith, you're going to say he went, called strike 3. Smith, the long at-bat. So Carl Shirey now comes up to the plate. One of the few juniors in this lineup. Pickoff in there safely. It'll be Cam against Shire right here. Looks back on the runner once more. Takes low and outside. 1 out. The misting has stopped, which is some good news for everybody. Nobody likes a rainy baseball game. Such a great celebratory day. That's strike 1. 1-1 the count. Shirey works these long counts. He's been able to capitalize. Working into 2-2, 3-2 counts. You know, waiting for the pitch that he wants, but without getting out. Here's the 1-1 pickoff. First slide of the day. Here's the 1-1. 2 outs. From Waddell. Sets, fires. Takes outside. 2-1 the count. Lefty v righty, so this matchup will favor Shirey. Feels like with Mifflin County, most of the time, the person that scores the first run or the team that scores the first run goes on to win the game. It's 3-1 the count. Leister on deck, 3 balls, 1 strike, with Weaver on first base. Carl most likely will be taking all the way. Pickoff once more. In there safely. Three one, 2 outs. The pitch to Shirey. Chopped weakly to third and short. Beat it out at first. I thought the shortstop had the ball. So Shirey beats out a single with Leister coming up to the plate. Lepley on deck if we get there. My apologies there. First hit of the game goes to Carl Shirey. First and second, 2 outs to Leister. Leister, the right-handed hitter. Leister clubs one to left. That's going to get down. They're going to... Weaver almost went. Great throw down to the catcher. And honestly, with the cannon and left, that might have been a great right call. I thought for sure they were going to send Weaver, but that one hop to the left fielder. Bases are juiced. 2 outs, bottom half of the first inning. Garwick is on deck if we get walk scores a run. Hit might score 2, and out ends the inning. Comes the first pitch to Lepley. Inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Brushed him off the plate. Gerwick, the DH, is on deck. Rubel is in the hole. Here comes the 1-0 to the senior catcher. Swings through strike 1. Changeup got him there. 1-1 the count. Mifflin County trying to split with the Trojans has yet to get swept by any team in the Mid-Penn this year. Lepley swings, half swings through strike 2. 1-2, 2 outs. Big at bat early in this game. Sets, delivers. That's high. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the 2-2 to Lepley. Takes low and outside. Scoreboard is lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners will be off. Count is full. Bases are loaded. Husky dugout clapping it up. Big pitch early in this game. The 3-2 to Lepley. Sets. Fires. Weak chopper to the pitcher. Play it first in time for the out. Huskies leave the bases juiced when we return. Bottom half, top half of the second. Don't go anywhere. You're watching MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to Capoliez Field here, just underneath the Mifflin County High School. Beautiful field. Switched to turf last year from the grass. Was unable to play a lot of their home games early in the season last year. Mifflin County still has a lot of late home games this year. 3 more after this. And only 1 away game. That game was a postponement, actually. They were scheduled to play CD, Central Dauphin, on opening day. But instead, that game got rained out. Postponed to next Friday. Not this coming, but the one following. First pitch of the second. Fastball got him swinging. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 to Murray. Foul tipped 0-2. 2 feet, 2 heaters blown right by him. 0-2 the count. 0-2, nobody out. It was a 4 spot from Chambersburg in the second inning that really propelled them. That one up, fouled out of play. It's a 4 spot in the second that really got the game going for Chambersburg in that loss last time out. 0-2 the count to Murray. Here comes the 0-2. Popped up, and this should be an easy out. Smith's going to call it. That'll be the first out. Really good at bat from Chase Hartung right there. Blew 2 heaters by him, and then a curveball made him get under it. So it'll be nail whack coming up. And then Murphy nail whack the lefty. First pitch. Called ball 1. 1-0 the count. Comes the 1-0. Sets fires from Hartung. Called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 1's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. From the senior pitcher. Hartung usually hits or plays second whenever. Speaking of second base, Weaver throws it over to first in time for the out. Usually whenever Weaver's pitching, Hartung will play second, so those two will flip-flop, but Weaver's the primary second baseman for whenever other people are throwing. Quickly 2 up, 2 down. Coming up to the plate, Matt Murphy. Takes ball 1 low. 1-0 the count. Comes to 1-0. Takes strike 1 on the low and outside corner. 1-1 the count. Here comes the 1-1. Missed the zone right there. 2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1. That one popped up, and this should end the inning. Chris Stein giving chase. Is going to get there. That'll end the frame. Mifflin County goes 3 up, 3 down in the inning. When we return, bottom half of the second. 0-0 our score on MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to MCTV Baseball. My name's Aiden Stevens, bottom half of the second inning. Thad Gerwick comes up to the plate. 7-8-9 due up in the frame. Mifflin County. Chase Hartung went 3 up, 3 down in the frame. The top half. So still hitless through 2. Trojans are. 1 base runner, and that was a leadoff walk. Husky dugout gets loud. First pitch to Gerwick is up 1-0. 1-0 count to Gerwick. Sets, fires. Takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Takes slow, 2-1. Looked like a bit of a slurve right there. Slider curve. Here comes the 2-1 to Gerwick. Sets, fires. Gerwick, toughly hit. Gets underneath the second baseman's glove. Gerwick has a leadoff single for the Huskies. Ever since he's gotten to the DH spot, he's been hitting the ball very well. So Rubel now comes up to the plate. Pick off, and without question. First pitch to Rubel. Rubel Bond popped it up. Not catchable. 0 on the count. Senior night here at Capolia's Field. One of the best nights in all of baseball as Cumberland Valley is beating Altoona 1-0. Score update there. We'll check up on State College. Tied at 1 apiece. So State College has tied it up against Rubel. Fouls it off. 0-2's the count. Up into the trees. So State College is tied at 1-1 against Cedar Cliff, and Altoona's losing 0-1 against Cumberland Valley. Mifflin County split with Cedar Cliff, and they are 1-0 against Cumberland Valley. In a rain-shortened game, Carl Shire had we'll call it a walk-off homer, but it was in the top half of the 5th. Game got called through after 5 in the middle of the 6th. That one's hit hard center field. Center fielder will get under it for the first out. Rubel with a nice piece of contact, just found a glove. So that'll bring up Reese Christine. Christine, for a 9-0 hitter, is one of the best in all of the Mid-Penn. First pitch to Christine. Christine hardly hit to short. 6, 4, 3 in time to end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for the Huskies, 3 up, 3 down for the Trojans when we return. Top half of the 3rd. 0-0 our score on MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to Capolias Field. It's now due up in the frame. Coming up, number 6 will be 8-9-1 due up. So Mills is in the hole, the leadoff hitter. Has been Chambersburg's only base runner of the game. First pitch, takes strike one on the outside part of the plate and won the count. Here comes the 0-1. Takes ball one. 1-1 the count. Here comes the 1-1. Club down the line. Foul ball. 1-2. That was about a foot away from being a double. Maybe more because it's down the right field line. From Limes, the right fielder. Chambersburg dugout clapping it up for their right field. 1-2 the count. Nobody out. Hartung gets set. Here comes the 1-2. Chop down the line. Foul once more. We'll do it a third time. So here comes the 1-2 from Hartung once more. To the mini delay. It's inside. 2-2's the count. Curveball just missed the inside part of the plate. Very close to hitting. Here comes the 2-2 from Hartung. That one right field. That is going to get down. They're going to send Lyons around first. Throw into the cutoff man. No throw to second. It's a stand-up double to lead off the inning. Runner on second, nobody out. Best chance for the Trojans. Look, the bunt. Popped foul. Out of play. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1. Nobody out. See if he tries to put a bunt down. This time he's looking to show bunt. Pickoff. He got him on the pickoff. A great play by Hartung. Realizing the bunt. And just like that, there's one out. Now, the Chambersburg coach doesn't like the call. But the call just wants to talk about it. They're going to call him out. Chase Hartung, what a play to realize the runner took an extra step. Took one too many. 0-1 the count. Now 1 out. Looked like the umpire nearly called him safe. Then changed his mind, realized he was out. Here's the 0-1. Curveball right down the middle. 0-2. Zero balls, 2 strikes. Instead of it being an 0-1 runner on second. That one just missed the corner. 1-2. 1-2 from Hartung. He struck him out. His second of the game. Had him frozen like a block of ice. So Mills comes back. He's 0 for 0 with a walk. So we have hit the top of the order. Instead of there being a runner on second, nobody out, and your leadoff guy on deck, there's now 2 outs. That pickoff could decide this game here in the grand scheme of things. It definitely has a lot of momentum riding on it. There's strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Mills shakes his head. 0-1 the count to the star pitcher / center fielder, leadoff hitter. 0-1. 2 outs. Mills popped foul out of play. 0-2 the count. Husky dugout. Maybe the most energetic I've seen in a while. Definitely since pre-Curve Invitational. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Takes high. 1-2 the count. One, two outs. Hartung sets fires. He struck him out. It's 4th of the game. Hartung gives a roar, and the Trojans are left scoreless. When we return, bottom half of the third, 0-0. We welcome you back to MCTV Baseball. Bottom half of the third. To the leadoff double, a pickoff. Bang, bang play, very close. First pitch to Strohecker. Strohecker bunts. That one hits the umpire. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1. Nobody out. Takes low. 1-1 the count. One to Strohecker. Nearly hits him. 2-1 the count. He had to pull a little Michael Jackson right there to get out of the way. 2-1. Nobody out. Two one. Outside 3-1. Huskies have a base runner in both the first and the second inning. Here's the 3-1 Strohecker. Takes low. That inning streak extends to 3. For Strohecker reaches first base via a walk. Weaver, he's 0 for 0 with a walk. Got all the way up to third, but was not able to score. We know Strohecker's speed. Expect maybe a sac bunt. Huskies do love to play some small ball in this situation with one on, nobody out. That's exactly what it is. That one, you don't see a bunt nearly go over the backstop, but that one, that was close. Pick off, Strohacker in without a question. Oh, 1. Nobody out. Strohacker reached via a walk. Expect Weaver to possibly pull down a bunt once more. That he does. That's up. Right to the pitcher. Strohacker stays at first. So Smith now comes up with a runner on first. So Smith, senior, comes up to the plate. Set fire. Strohacker takes off for second. That's way outside. Strohacker in without question. Another stolen base for Strohacker on the year. 1-0 the count with a runner on second. One on. Runner on second. Steps off. One zero. One out. Smith high into center field. Mills will get under it. He'll drop it. Strohacker's going to take third. They're going to wave him around home. There's going to be a play at the plate. He is out. Runner on second, 2 outs. They're going to call it an error on Mills. Sent him home. So now Shirey comes up to the plate. He got a hit last time up. With the outfield assist to Mills after the error. First pitch to Shirey. Takes low in the dirt. 1-0 the count. Pop foul. 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 0-0 still our score. Bottom of the third. Flint County has 3 hits. Shirey has 1 of them. Shirey trying to go the other way. 1-2 the count. Sorry, Shirey struck out last time up. Comes to 1-2. Takes outside 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Shirey will call time. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now the pitcher will step off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Mifflin County had a play at the plate, but Strohecker was called out. Here comes the 2-2 to Shirey. Shirey, high pop-up, could be lost in the clouds. First baseman calls it. That'll be the end of the inning. 0-0, still our score. Both teams have had good chances. When we return, top half of the 4th. Don't go anywhere. You're watching MCTV Baseball. Mifflin County has gotten the last 6 batters out. For being technical, they've gotten the last 8. After the leadoff walk, fielder's choice. The last 2 innings have gone 3 up, 3 down. Give you some score updates around the league. State College leads 2-1 over Cedar Cliff. Altoona, first pitch in the inning. That one hit to short. Shirey, routine throw over to first in time for the first out. Altoona still trails Cumberland Valley 1-0. Hartong's only at 41 pitches. First pitch curveball in the dirt. 1-0 the count to the designated hitter. Brady Truitt, one of the 2 Truitt twins. Popped up out of play, line drive. Hope it didn't hit a car. Here comes the 1-1. That one ripped center field. Strohecker able to get a read on it for the second out. Fairly quick inning. Both last and this one. Takes outside 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Outside 2-0. Popped foul to play. nearly hit a truck driving by. That would have been awkward for him. 2-1, 2 outs for the other Truitt brother. Truitt is catching for the Trojans from Chambersburg. That one right center field. This should be 2 at least. Truitt's on his way through first. Gonna take second. He'll have a standing double. Another standing double for Chambersburg. Both hits for the Trojans have been standing doubles. That one was down. First one was down the line. Second one was in the gap. So a big at bat here in the top half of the fourth. This has been Mifflin County baseball. Low scoring games and capitalizing in the middle late innings. Now coming up to the plate, Bryson Murphy. First pitch to Murphy. Low and away, 1-0. Or Murray, my apologies. Murphy's due up in a couple at bats. He's in the 4. Murray's the second baseman, my apologies. Here comes the 1-0. Curveball, called strike 1, got the inside part of the plate. 1-1 the count. One, 2 outs, runner on second. Pop foul out of play. 1-2. Hartung 1 strike away, leaving a runner in scoring position again for Chambersburg. Both of their hits have been doubles, both of them scoring position. This one with 2 outs. The other one was a leadoff double, which got picked off in the next at bat. Here comes the 1-2 to Murray. Hartung gets set. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Collected gasp as that one nearly hit a Husky player's car. Not sure whose, but seeing where they're parked, it's the logical thing to say. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second represents the leading and first run of the game. Here comes the 1-2. Chase Hartung. Bryson Murphy sets, fires. Walked in the dirt. Runner slips on second. It'll be a 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hartung already has a pickoff over at second. Here comes the 2-2. Sets, fires. That one clubbed to third. Throw over to first. In time for the frame. Mifflin County keeps the Trojans scoreless when we return. Bottom half of the fourth. 0-0 our score. New arm on the bump for the Trojans. Left fielder's going to come in. It'll be Leister, Lepley, and then Gerwick. Due up. Leister at a single. Lepley grounded out. And then Gerwick also at a single to start the second. Been a low-scoring, good defensive affair. We're going to give some score updates here around District 6. Altoona was trailing 1-0 last time we checked on them. They've scored 2 since then. They lead 2-1. State College has put out a 4 spot on the leadoff hitter. Popped up into the shallow infield. It'll be a quick first out. On the bump for Chambersburg. Number 20, Nailwick. Or sorry, not number 20, number 4. Curveball taken, strike 1. Lepley gives a slight shake of the head. 0-1 the count. Holds up. They're going to say he swung. Going to say Lepley swung. He's down 0-2. I personally don't like the call, but Lepley chopped down the line, foul. Here comes the 0-2 to Lepley. Swings through strike 3. That'll be the second out of the frame. Gerwick comes up to the plate. Takes strike 1 low. Swings through the curveball. 0-2 the count quickly. Here comes the 0-2 to Gerwick. Holds up. 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 to Gerwick. Takes outside. 2's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. For Gerwick. 1 for 1 with a single on the day. Chop down the line, foul. We'll do it again. Here comes the 2-2 to Gerwick. Sets, fires. Takes low. Scoreboard is lit up. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. For a quick 2 up, 2 down frame. Here comes the payoff. Takes high and away. Gerwick battles back for a walk. And the Huskies, through 4 innings, scored a base runner and all. Rubel comes up to the plate. Nearly hits him. 1-0 the count. Throwing 5 straight balls after getting ahead 0-2. Make it 6. Both of them have been inside to Rubel. Here comes the 2-0 to Lincoln. Tie, 3-0. Taken all the way. Rubel will be. Unless he gets a 40-mile-an-hour pitch that I could hit. 3-0. There's strike one. 3-1 the count. If we get to 3-2, Gerwick will be off. Chris Nine got it into a double play last time. He's on deck. Comes to 3-1. Rubel hardly hit the second. Tough play. Throw over to first in time for the out. And we return top half of the fifth. 0-0 still our score on MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to Capolias Field. Here's the top of the fifth has arisen. First pitch of the frame from Hartung is going to commence underway here. First pitch fouled back. Oh, on the count. 2. Nailwick came into pitch. Murphy and Lyons do up after him. Lyons had the double. One of only 2 hits for Chambersburg, both of them being doubles. Called strike 2. 0-2 the count. 0-2. Nobody out. Top half of the fifth. Hartung still wheeling and dealing out there. 0-2. Outside. 1-2. The 1-2 from Hartung. I went out of play down the line foul. One, 2. Nobody out. Top half of the fifth. 0-0 still our score in a defensive jump. It's high. 2-2 the count. That one hit center field. Strohecker giving chase back at the wall. It is still in play. The throw over to second. It gets away. And it is a third double for Chambersburg. That one, if it's pulled anyway. That ball, if it's pulled anyway, it's gone. That one 380s to the fence. It might have, or 360 center field. That one might have went 359. So Mifflin County's gone out of this jam once. The runner on second, nobody out. Hartung gets set. Looks to squeeze a bunt down, goes foul. Oh, 1, nobody out. Top half of the fifth, Chambersburg and the Huskies are tied in hits for the first time since the first inning. The only thing that's different on the scoreboard is Mills' error, which he then got an outfield assist for. Here comes the 0-1. Pickoff. That one goes high. The runner's going to take third. The runner on third. No outs. Oh, 1 is the count still. Nobody out. Runner on third. Fartung can get out of this. The electricity and the momentum will be all Mifflin County. Infield now playing in. For the runner on third. Comes the 0-1 pitch. And the good news for the Huskies is that this is the bottom of the order. It's low, ball 1. Hartung gets set. 1-1. We're going to say he swung. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Sets, fires. That one hit the third. Rubel's throw over to first in time. A big first out. Here comes first pitch. Takes outside. 1-0's the count. Takes ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here comes the 2-0. Swings through strike 1. 2-1 the count. Two one, 1 out. Pitch from Hartung. Fouled back, 2-2 the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sets, fires. Curve in the dirt, count goes full. Biggest pitch since the first inning. Mills is in the hole if we get there. Count is full. Expect the fastball from Hartung. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on third. Hartung delivers. Fouled back. We'll do it once more. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Hartung gets set, fires. That's high. Runner on first and third, 1 out. Mills is on deck if we get there. He struck out last time. He's 0 for 1. The strikeout and a walk. Walked in the first, struck out in the third. Double play ends the inning. Chambersburg had a runner on third with nobody out. Then a strike, or then a ground out to third. Then a walk. Now we're here. The 9-hitter comes up to the plate. First pitch, curveball's low. 1-0. One out. Sets, fires. Takes strike one. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first and third. Comes to 1-1. That's hit center field. Strohecker gets under it. We expect the runner to tag. Throw in the wide. They're going to check the throw down to third. He is safe. Checking to see if he went early. Chambersburg scored the first run via a sac fly. Two outs, runner on first. Mills comes up to the plate. Chambersburg scored their first run of the game via sac fly. First pitch to Mills. Missed the outside part of the plate. Pick off and safely. Fouled back, hit Lepley in the face. It's to be good. 1-1 the count. Lepley just gives a quick little shake of the head. He's fine. We have time. Senior day here for Mifflin County. One takes strike two. 1 strike away from getting out of the frame, limiting the damage to 1. One, two outs. Hartung fires to Mills. That one fouled back out of play. Hit a chair. One, two outs. Sets, fires. Fouled out of play. We'll do it another time. One, two, two outs. Sets, fires. Takes outside. Two's across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the 2-2. It's in the dirt. Scoreboard that's lit up. Runner will be off at first. Here comes the 3-2 pitch to Mills. Hartung gets set. Fires. Curveball missed. High and inside. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Comes first pitch. That's outside. 1-0's the count. One 0, 2 outs. Slow, 2-0. Comes the 2-0. Hartung back up the middle. Going to be a play at the plate. They're going to hold the runner at third. And now we got some confusion. Smith's going to try and get in a rundown. They're going to call him safe at third. Runner scores. There's runners on the corners. The runner took second and third. We have time called by Coach Hopple. We're going to take it with them. Don't go anywhere. You're watching MCTV Baseball. Called the runner out of the baseline. So that'll be the third out. So now we have Hopple talking to the home plate umpire. We have Chambersburg's coach talking to the second base umpire. I think I've seen it all. Still some confusion here. Still some talking here. So the run counts, but the runner at third is out due to being out of the baseline. I believe that's the final ruling. When we return, bottom half of the fifth, Huskies need to score 2 to tie. We welcome you back to Capoliez Field. Bottom of the fifth, Chambersburg scored 2. And with how everything sits, that'll give State College provisionally first place in the district. But Cedar Cliff is closing in on that lead. That's a 4-3 score. And Altoona would also jump the Huskies. That just shows how close of a race we have for the District 6 number 1 seed. Here comes the 1-0. Christine fouls that back. 1-1. A lot closer of a game compared to the last time out. 9-2. Chambersburg won that. Fouled back. 0-2. That one right in front of our camera. 1-2's the count. That one, tough play. Shortstop fields it. Quick throw over to first in time for the first out. Takes outside. 1-0. Striker pops it foul out of play. Takes ball 2. 2-1 the count. 2-1. 1 out. Strohacker, tough play to short. Throws it over to first in time for the second out. So Weaver now comes up with 2 outs. Weaver takes strike 1 on the curveball. 0-1, 2 outs. Takes low. 1-1's the count. Mechanicsburg beats Central Dolphin 1-0. Takes ball 2. It'll be Weaver, Smith, and Shirey. It's the order after Weaver. Takes high, 3-1 the count. Weaver already has 1 walk on the day. 3-1. takes ball 4. Weaver takes first base with his second walk of the game. Smith comes up, 2 outs, takes ball 1. One out of the count to Smith. Nearly hits him. 2-0. Takes low. 3-0.
But he's a player's manager, you know, sometimes.
3 balls. No strikes. 2 outs. Shirey on deck. Smith represents the tying run. It's inside. It's a 4-pitch walk. Shirey now comes up to the plate with 2 on and 2 out. So Joel Beamer is going to pinch run for Madden Weaver. Shirey comes up 2 on, 2 out. He's been given the nickname Mr. Extra Base Hit as that's low and inside. 1-0 the count. One 0, 2 outs. Takes strike 1. Shirey down the line. That is fair. That's going to score Beamer. That's into the corner. Beamer will score. They're going to hold Smith at third. Mr. Extra Base Hit strikes once more. 2 on, 2 out for Leicester. We're back to a 1-run game. Two in scoring, 2 out. Tying runs on third. First pitch to Leicester. That's high. 1-0. Leicester, that's going to get through the gap. That'll score Smith. They're going to send Shirey around. The play at the plate. The Huskies lead. The throw over to second. That's into center field. Leicester has a double. Huskies lead 3-2 over the leading team in the division. The dugout is pumped with energy. I have Cooper Walters now pinch run for Leicester. We're going to have a mound visit here. Going to have a mound visit here. I don't think we're going to have a change of pitchers. So we're going to stay on the air. Mifflin County, with those runs, has propelled themselves back up to provisional first place in the district. An incredible game here at Capolias Field. Two of the best teams in the district Sorry, in the league. I think the two best, actually. With Cedar Cliffs lost once again. First pitch inside to Lepley, 1-0 the count. 2-out rally has given the Huskies the lead, and they're 2 innings away from getting a big win. Lepley, high center field. Mills has made an error once already. Won't make a second. Huskies lead 3-2 when we return top half of the 6th. 2 innings to play. Huskies up by 1. Crownover comes up onto the bump to relief Chase Hartung. Gerwick is warming up in the bullpen. We expect him to maybe close the game if we get there. Huskies lead 3-2. Our first lead over Chambersburg all season. And it came in inning 12 of a possible 17. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Without those runs, they'd be third in the district. They'd have to play at Altoona and then play a neutral site against State College if they won that game. First pitch from Crownover. Missed outside. 1-0 the count. It's the misting. It's back for the first time since the first inning. Very, very light. I mean a drop or two. It's also outside. 2-0 the count. To Brady Truitt, a 3-hitter. So Parker would go 3 up, 3 down. This and the next inning. That one's popped up. Smith giving chase. Gets under it for the first out. We'd have to go to the 8-hitter. Brings up Keegan Truitt. Catcher fouled back. 1-0 the count. Or 0-1, my apologies. With this win, Mifflin County has a shot at the district championship. But if it's a loss, I believe their hopes are done. That one back up the middle, nearly hit Crown over. Tying runs on base for the first time for Chambersburg. Altoona beat Cumberland Valley by a 3-1 final score. So as of now, they lead the district with 74 points. Mifflin County with a loss would sit at 72. State College, before their result against Cedar Cliff, sitting at 68. That just shows how close these teams are. 6 points represents first and last. But I believe State College is going to pull out a victory as they are up 5-3 in the bottom of the fifth. Take strike one on a curveball high. Stat lines are identical other than the fact about the 1-run lead for the Huskies. Huskies have one home loss this year, and that one's also back up the middle. Shire's going to cut it off, prevent the runner from going from first to third. But the runner still goes into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, 2 out, or 1 out, 2 on. Now Chambersburg could start to get a rally going. We're going to have time called here by head coach Ray Hopple. As it is raining. Drying off the camera, my apologies for any unnecessary movement. I'm not trying to. But the rain is picked up. It's the heaviest it's been all night. So it is a drizzle. Hopple talking to pitcher Parker Crownover. State College is up 3-6 against Cedar Cliff. They've hit Peyton Price really well today. I believe this might be the worst performance of his high school career. Two on, 1 out. The rain is picked up here at Capoliez Field. Gone from a mist to a drizzle. I'd say from a 1 to about a 2 on the intensity meter. 2 on, 1 out. Middle of the order. First pitch from Crownover. This is high and away, ball 1. That one chopped down the line, foul. 1-1 the count. One's across the board. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 6th. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Anything in the outfield realistically ties the game, depending on where it'll give the Trojans the lead. Take strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. I personally thought it was outside, but I'm not an umpire for a reason. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Sets, fires, 1-2. Foul tip into the glove. He struck him out. Crownover's first K of the day. 2 on, 2 out. Tying run is in scoring position. Two on, 2 out. First pitch from Crownover. Curveball fouled out of play. 0-1. Murphy's 0 for 2 on the day. Murphy, the 5-hitter. This guarantees that Mills will be up in the 7th. Leadoff hitter, but he hasn't had the best day. He's 0 for 2. Here comes the 0-1 from Crownover. Sets, fires. They're going to stay They're going to ask if he went. They're going to say he held up. 1-1 the count with 2 outs. That one weakly hit down the line, foul. 1-2. Crown number 1 strike away from getting out of the frame. Four outs away from a victory. 1 pitch away from getting out of the jam with 2 on and 1 out. Crownover gets set. The 1-2 pitch from Crownover. He struck him out to end the frame. Mifflin County leads by 1. They look to add some insurance when we return on MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to Capoliez Field. Mifflin County 3 outs away in the top half. But some insurance would be very nice for the Huskies. 7-8-9 due up in the inning. But Gerwick's had a great game as that's ball 1, high and away. That's high, 2-0 the count. All 5 runs have been scored in the second inning. Here comes 2-0. Called in stride. 2-1 the count. 2-1. Gerwick takes strike 2. Fouled out of play. Hanging in there, 2-2 count. Sets, fires to Gerwick. That's high. Count goes full. Pop foul out of play. We'll do it again. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gerwick popped up foul again. Gerwick is running up the pitch count. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 6th. Gerwick down the line, hanging in there once more. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll say this is the 10th pitch of the at-bat. It's something close to it. Gerwick chops to third. Throw over to first. In time for the out. Hard-fought at-bat from Gerwick, but it will end in and out. It's in the dirt. Ball 1. High. Second baseman will get it for the second out. Christine swings through strike 1. Takes low. Christine fouls it back. 1-2 still. 1-2. 2 outs to the 9-hitter. Christine, left center field. That ball's carrying. That's going to get down into the gap. Christine will have second base. He'll stay at 2. Christine drops the hammer for a double. So now Strohacker comes up. He's been ice cold as of late, but boy, would this be a time to heat up. Strohacker has grounded out twice to the second baseman and has walked once. Strohacker back to the pitcher. Great grab. Throw over to first in time to end the inning. Huskies 3 outs away from pulling out a dub against the top seeded team in the Mid-Penn. When we return, we'll see how this one ends on MCTV Baseball. We welcome you back to Capoliez Field. 8-9-1 due up in the frame, so if Crown ever can do what he does, it'll be him versus Mills with 2 outs in the top half of the 7th. But Alliance, who's doubled already, takes strike 1. 0-1 the count. But fastball high. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through strike 2. Quickly ahead 0-2. 0-2. No outs. Lion steps into the box. Here comes the 0-2. High and outside. 1-2 the count. Fouled back. Hit the bats of Chambersburg. Couldn't have done that if he tried. Weak chopper to third. Rubel, throw over to first. That's the first out. 2 more till the Huskies pull out the win. We're going to have a change here. Aiden Appleby is going to come up in place of Connor McMullen. Takes outside, ball 1. Popped foul. Rolled all the way around the backstop. Couldn't have done that if you tried. Missed outside. 2-1 the count. Swings through strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mills on deck. He's 0 for 2 with a walk in the opening frame. Gerwick warming up just in case. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That one back up the middle. Tying runs on first base. Clutch hitting as Mills now comes up to the plate. Mills comes up. No better guy you want in this situation than your leadoff hitter. 1 on. Curveball high, 1-0 the count. Missed low and outside. 2-0 the count. Tensions are high. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Pitch to Crown over. Popped up. Lepley gets under it for the second out. A big second out. 1 out away. The Huskies are away from beating the number 1 team in the Mid-Penn and keeping their Mid-Penn shots alive. We'll give you a score update on State College. State College is up 6-4, but there are 2 on and 2 out for the Colts, possibly to tie the game. Ray Hopple's going to have a visit with Crown over, kind of calming them down, 1 out away. We take a look at the standings. Mifflin County's already jumped to second. Mifflin County would be 7-4 in the district. Chambersburg would be 7-3 with 1 extra game to play over the Huskies. Central Dauphin has dropped below Mifflin County after the Mechanicsburg loss. We do expect Mifflin County to remain in second with a win or loss. But the Mid-Penn is so evenly close. 7-2, 6-4, 5-4, 5-5, 5-5, 4-5, 4-7, and 3-7 are the records. 2 out, runner on first. Crownover's first pitch. Curveball called. No, not called strike one. Called outside. 1-0 the count. Blocked by Lepley. 2-0 the count. The count. 2 outs. Crownover gets set. Fires. Call strike one. 2-1 the count. Fouled back. The Huskies 1 strike away from getting a win against the number 1 team in the conference and putting them half a game behind the Trojans. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crownover the pitcher. Vasquez the hitter. Here comes the 2-2 from Crownover. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Went with a curveball on that one. We'll see what he goes with this time. Crownover, V. Vasquez. Gets set. The right-handed hitter fires down the line. Rubel throws over to second. He's out, and that's the game. Huskies make it 8 out of 10 after starting 1-3, and they will improve to 7-3 in the district, in the conference. We thank you all for watching. It's a senior night dub for the Huskies. Be safe. We'll see you next week here at Capolias Field Monday when the Huskies take on Mechanicsburg. Be safe and have a great rest of your week.